I did a shout out to the NBA fans earlier. Now I'm shouting out the NFL fans. What's good, NFL people? Playoff Don is back. And I want to talk about, through 2 weeks, what I've been wrong about so far. Now, it is just 2 weeks. We never want to overreact after 2 weeks, but I want to go back on some stuff I had before, so I don't look like an idiot in my prediction videos that I had before. A few things I was wrong about coming into the season. The first thing I was wrong about was Josh Allen, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Um, a big criticism I had about Allen was his deep ball accuracy and his deep ball placement. Um, it's looked better. It's looked better in the first 2 games. He didn't really have to utilize it that much against the trash behind Jets in Week 1, but late in the game against the Dolphins in Week 2, he needed to connect on some of those big plays, and he did. He did, and that was one of my big criticisms of Josh Allen was was the deep ball accuracy. I know Bills fans have heard it a million times, but it's what it is. It's what it is. He was not accurate at all a year ago on those deep passes. Um, but he connected with two big ones late in the Dolphin game, and that's a great sign. It's a great sign. He's showing growth. He's showing growth there. So that's good. Um, there's still the there's still the weird Josh Allen stuff that he pulls. You know, the fumbles, the weird plays, the running right into defenders without sliding, running into them head first, and it's all that weird stuff. The post snap processing is just weird. I think that's always who he's gonna be, but that's fine. As long as he's accurate, that's fine. As long as he's accurate, as long as he is good at sensing pressure and eluding pressure and making plays with his legs, that's fine. And he's growing. He's definitely growing. He wasn't very accurate his rookie year. Took a massive leap in the 10 to 20 yard range. Now all we need is the deep ball stuff, and he's got it. He showed in that Dolphin game he can connect on those deep passes, and that is huge for Buffalo. That changes my whole outlook on that team. If this is what he's going to be, if he's going to be an accurate quarterback, the Bills are serious contenders, I think, to come out of the AFC. I do, because that roster is awesome. And my only question mark was the quarterback. If he's going to be solid, that is awesome. That is. And they can definitely win the division. And, there was some dark horse Super Bowl contender stuff. If Allen is going to connect on deep passes, you got me. You got me, because this roster is awesome. And he is a good quarterback. I'm not going to deny that. He's a good quarterback. He is. It's just some of the stuff with him I just wasn't totally sure about. But so far through 2 weeks, he's proving me wrong. I will admit, through 2 weeks. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. But I will admit, so far, I've been wrong about Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I said 7-9. That their schedule is significantly tougher than it was a year ago. However, if Allen's a better QB this year, they could certainly win 10 games again. So we'll see. We'll see. But the future does look bright for that team. Second thing I was wrong about was another AFC team, the Las Vegas Raiders. I was very low on that team to start the season off. Very low. Very low. And I mean, right, like, it's kind of justified. Their defense sucks. And Carr is a check down king, So far throughout the season, it looks like bringing in Henry Ruggs really, really got Derek Carr to buy in to getting a little bit more aggressive, and he has looked more aggressive throughout these 2 weeks, and this offense is a lot better than I thought they were. They got some real skill position players. They got okay players like Hunter Renfrow. Darren Waller's a stud. He's a real stud. Tyrell Williams, and now Henry Ruggs. That's a solid receiving core. It's a very solid receiving core. I was a little bit lower on this Raiders team. They're better than I thought, and they're not gonna win 4 games. I don't think. Like, they're not gonna be a 4-12 team. I think they're probably gonna hover around 500. Like, they're gonna be frisky. They're gonna win some games they shouldn't. Like, look what they just did to the Saints. Be on the lookout for Drew Brees though, but shot, but the Raiders look a lot better than I thought they would, and Carr is getting more aggressive, and that's good. That's good. We need aggressive Derek Carr if this team is gonna make any noise. So they look good. The defense is still terrible. That I was right about. The defense is still really bad. However, they can put up points. They can certainly put up points. And that counts for something. The offensive line is still one of the best offensive lines in the league. Granted, they got a little bit banged up, but again, it's been 2 weeks. We'll see with the Raiders, but they look much better than a 4-12 team. I will again concede I was wrong. I was wrong. The third thing I was wrong about, and we'll see again. Mitchell Trubisky, Chicago Bears QB. He's been cooking. He looks so much more comfortable. He looks more accurate. He looks just so much more in rhythm with this offense. I don't know what happened over the offseason. I don't know if it was just bringing in Foles and he got motivated or something. But Trubisky looks awesome. He looks awesome. I don't know what happened. I said that I lost all faith in this team when I found out Trubisky was the starter. He looks good. Now, again, it's only been 2 weeks, and you've played the Giants, who are atrocious, and you've played Detroit, who maybe not atrocious, but the defense is certainly not good. Now they play the Falcons this upcoming week. That's going to be a good game. That's the perfect defense to continue this hot streak on. So we'll see what happens there. But so far through 2 weeks, Trubisky's been awesome. He was easily the worst starting quarterback in football a year ago. Let's see, because if this is what Trubisky is, it's the same thing with the Bills. If this is what Trubisky is, the Bears can be serious, make some noise threats in the playoffs, because that defense is still really good. They still got good skill position players, and they can run a real offense. The Bears are looking up if this is what Trubisky is. Again, it's only been 2 weeks. I'm going to say that a million times throughout this video. It's been 2 weeks, but so far Trubisky looks really good. So I seem to have been wrong about that so far. Another thing I seem to have been wrong about, and this hurts my heart. But one thing I've seemed to be wrong about is the Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz looks very rough. He looks very rough. He looks very rough throughout the first 2 games. The first half against Washington a couple weeks ago, He cooked in the first half, and he looked like an elite quarterback. The second half, he looked like a backup quarterback. The football team's defensive line got after Wentz, and he didn't know what to do. Their corners gave him hell. I don't I don't know what's going on with Wentz. And then this past week, the Rams game, he looked better, but he still didn't look good. I was in the camp that Carson Wentz was an elite quarterback. I was. This past Sunday night, he texted me and told me, please take me out of that conversation. I don't know what's going on with Wentz. Now, yes, they've been injured. They are dealing with some injuries, but if you're an elite quarterback, you got to overcome that stuff. Wentz has looked so rough over these past two games. I hope it's just these first 2 weeks because I do love Carson Wentz. I hope he can bounce back, but it does not look good for the Philadelphia Eagles. The defense doesn't look good either throughout the first 2 weeks. I think they can bounce back. Again, it's only been 2 weeks. I said it again. It's only been 2 weeks, but they look rough. They look rough. We'll see. We'll see. I had them battling with the Cowboys. I had them battling with the Cowboys for that AFC East title. So we'll see. The Cowboys don't look too hot either. I know they had that great comeback, but I don't know. You just gave up 1,000,000 points to the Atlanta Falcons. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But so far through 2 weeks, I've been wrong on the Bills, Eagles, Bears, and Raiders. And I want to apologize. I want to apologize for my for my predictions if they seemed off. One thing I was right about, though, if I could throw that in here, the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers looking like 2011, 2014 Rodgers, and you love to see it. I love Aaron Rodgers. He's one of my favorite players ever, and it's great to see them cooking. It's great to see them cooking. Granted, they did play against the Vikings, who look very rough. That might have been something else I was right about. The Vikings don't look too hot, and they played Detroit's defense. So, do with that what you will. But the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers, they look very nice. They look, along with the Seahawks, they look like the best team in the NFC through 2 weeks. I'm happy about that because I love to see my boy Rodgers do good. But yeah, those are some things that I just needed to clean up, sweep under the rug, because if the Bills are lit, I'm going to look very stupid for putting them at 7-9, because they definitely look better than that. But so just a few things I was wrong about. I will admit when I'm wrong. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to admit when I was wrong. And I was wrong. So through 2 weeks, we still have 15 more weeks to go. Anything could happen. Anything could change. But those are some things. So who else is hyped for this upcoming Sunday? I can't wait. Chiefs, Ravens, Saints, Packers. I love it all. I love it all. I will see y'all next video. Peace.